Old lane with a banger.
What's up, y'all? This is C. Alexandra with C the Media, and today I have a special guest. I have Rezz in the building. How are you doing today?
What's up with you? What's up with you? I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Like I told you, it's been one of those weeks, but
Yeah,
we're managing. We're getting stuff done.
yeah. Facts.
Exactly. So, yeah, you have a really long resume. Okay, so I'm excited to be interviewing you today. Really quick. So you're based in St. Louis, right?
Yep. Straight out of St. Louis for
So
sure.
are you still living there now, or you live in the A?
I'm still in St. Louis right now, but I be moving around. Like it's nowhere that I can't be. St. Louis is just home. We got business going on here, and family and stuff. You know what I mean. So until
Yeah,
something prompt me to where I have to be gone, then I'm here.
I got you. So if you had to choose, like where you would stay, obviously you're in St. Louis now, but would it be you like ATL better, or you like St. Louis?
Honestly, like if I had to like choose anywhere I would live, it'd probably be LA. Yeah,
LA. Oh, he said, forget that. Why
yeah.
LA? Tell us about LA.
Honestly, like LA is like kind of where I first got in touch with my music side.
Okay.
Um, just the vibes out there, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I'm a smoker, so like LA is the home of the smokers. It's a lot of culture out there. Like I like clothes, the stores and reach. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
different. It's a lot of motion in LA. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
like that West Coast vibe.
that
I
West
feel it.
for sure.
A lot of greats came out of there. You got Nipsey, of course.
Yeah.
Um, NWA, the list goes on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay, so since you kind of already brought it up, tell us how you got your start in music.
Um, First off, like I never was like a music dude. Like I ain't never
Okay.
like growing up. You hear them stories and people got the videos of them as a kid rapping and shit. That never was me. I always like played ball. I had a
Can you
was
still hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Um,
Okay.
I always was just playing sports. I had a ball in my hand. You know what I mean? And, my whole life, I went to college to play football at Ohio State. Uh,
Okay. I can see it.
I
What
stopped
was
playing.
your position? What was your position?
I played fullback. So like,
Okay.
yeah, for those who don't know, it's kind of like a running back, middle of a tight end. Like,
My brother, he plays fullback. Sometimes they got him. He plays D1 in football right now. He's a Stetson. So I kind of know a little bit about football, just a little bit.
all right, bet. So yeah, I played fullback. Um, it was cool. But after football, it was kind of like I was just really just doing school. I was like styling some players.
Oh, that's dope.
I was just kind of like finding myself for real. And I had a boy that was doing music at the time that was from Columbus, Ohio, where my college was. I was
Okay.
spending time in the studio with him, and I ended up just rapping on my own. You know what I mean? Like one night I was studying for finals, I was writing notes and shit, and
Mm.
it turned into me writing a rap. And like I went to the studio that night. You know what I'm saying? I never stopped after that.
Wow. So, was it an easier way for you to study? Did you like ever like is that how you study? Like you would make stuff into like a little song or something?
Hell no, hell no. Like for real, I was just
You
like
like forget this? No, I'm playing.
senior year of school type shit though. Like
Not
I
for
was,
real.
I was like just writing my notes and I was playing. I always played music while I studied. I was like in a lot of Panera, like bread company, like St. Louis calls it. And
Okay.
I was sitting there writing the notes, but I had a beat, just like instrumental playing, and I went from writing the psych notes to writing a rap. So
So you on your Beethoven stuff, huh?
yeah,
No, I'm just playing. I feel you though, because I used to when I was in college, I'm in grad school now, but when I was in undergrad, I listened to Adele. I don't know if I'm sure you're familiar
yeah,
with Adele. That's the only thing that would make me focus. Don't ask me why. It's sad music, but yeah. So but really quick, tell us your secret ingredient as an artist. What makes you stand out?
uh, You know what? That's a great question. Like I feel like me as an artist, like I'm in touch with every part of the music. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Mm,
just I'm really understanding what I'm giving to these people because I'm putting the time into it to make the product that I really want.
hold on, I think we broke up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard you said you kind of you have every part of music. Continue what you were saying. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure we
Yeah.
get all of
I just feel like I'm in touch with every part of my music. You know what I mean? Like all the way from the instrumental all the way to the business side, you know, and
it.
I really understand what I'm giving to these people and the message that I'm portraying, and I feel like they give the music a little bit more real into it, just
Mm-hmm.
really understanding what I'm doing because you got your artists that just they do this shit for fun. Like I really love the music, you know what I mean? I really like enjoy sitting up, listening to the beat, and I record myself. So like all
Wow.
my yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting in my little studio right now, so all my music is made with my hands. I sit there at the computer and click it all in myself. You know what I mean? Most of the time I'm by myself, so a lot of
Okay.
them be personal. You know?
Okay. So you into production a little bit then?
Yeah, I'm into production, but not more so like I leave the instrumental, the beats. I can make beats, but like I leave that up to the producer.
Okay. Okay.
And then like I engineer myself, and then send it off after I'm done to get a polish. So that's my process.
Okay. I like that. So you, all right. So you kind of one of those artists that has their hand in all of it, which is
Yeah,
not common these days. You got no offense, but these are artists coming out of nowhere with TikTok, which is dope. But it's just nice to really understand how it really works because there's so many different factors. It's not all about just the glitz and the glam. Like it's a lot that goes into it.
facts.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. So is it ever hard balancing like your artistry and your personal life? Like how do you do that?
No, for sure, definitely. Like I think that's the hardest part about being an artist is like the balance because music is not like, especially if you got like a significant other, you got like a girl or something. Like it's it's hard to get even family and friends to understand the time that you're putting into what you're doing and why you're doing that.
Mm,
And you sometimes like relationships can suffer because there's no it, a lot of people don't relate because there's not a lot of people that make music. You know what I mean? It's a small fraction of people, and they don't relate to the schedule.
uh-oh. Mm,
I'm saying they
yeah.
don't relate to the schedule and the time, and I might be in the studio overnight. You know what I'm saying? And that might affect somebody's mind. Like, damn, is it
Mhm.
really?
Like what he really doing? No.
No, for
I
real.
know what you mean. Look, I feel it. So I definitely feel like in this industry you have to have for like relationships to work, especially you have to have someone that probably works just as much as you. And y'all trust gotta be A1 or it is not gonna work. So I feel that also with family and friends, that's something I'm balancing or having or finding it harder to balance right now, especially being in school as well. It's just kind of like being present in the moment. So now, like when I'm with family and friends, like I try not to be on my phone or work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel you 100%. Yeah. So okay. So I know you kind of told us like how you balance it, but how do you keep like your a healthy mental state? Because I'm sure your schedule is crazy. You traveling this way, that way, working with this person, that person. How do you stay sane?
You know what?
Besides the trees, we ain't gonna talk about the trees. How do you say?
First off, my trees is very close nearby, 10 times.
Okay.
Man. So, but other than that, for real though, like I'm selective with my energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm selective like of who I'm around. Like, like I said, I record by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I'm very selective about like the language I let be around me. You know what I mean? Like the type of stuff that people saying out their mouths around me, like the negativity. Like I try to stay away from that as much as possible. Of course, like it seep in. You know what I mean? Like you get your little breakthroughs here and there, but
Hmm.
really just I feel like that how I stay sane. I'm just conscious of my environment and my recipe to do what I need to do. You know what I mean? It's only certain kind of people I can be around. It's a certain amount of people, or the beat got to sound like this, like the candle got to
Hmm.
sound like this. The room can't be hot, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I feel you. You got a way that you want stuff done, and you have. I feel like when you have that vision for your craft, it's like nobody can step in. Step in your way. When God gives you that, like this is, you know, those visions don't come from out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's just a reminder. Like, okay, this is where I'm going, and anything that doesn't line up with that, gotta go.
you
Right?
hear, you hear me?
I look. I hear you 100%. So look, let's talk about the music because I know that's what you really want to talk about. So,
I'm definitely want to talk about. We can talk about whatever. We don't even gotta talk about the music. Just, but I like. I enjoy the. You know what I'm saying? Interviews. I feel like is really like it's something new to me, but I enjoy doing them because it give people more insight into who I really am as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like the music, you can hear that. It's all there, you know what I'm saying? And
mhm.
lyrics are lyrics. Somebody can go in the booth and say da 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 da, and then like you see
Right.
don't look nothing like da 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 da, or they don't give you that da 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 in person. So, you know,
Hmm.
interview I feel like is just the opportunity to do that. But we can talk about the music.
Oh no, for real. It's all part of branding. Look, I'm a little in marketing too, so I know how it all works as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, just kind of really connecting with your fans on another level. That's so important because, like you said, anybody can put out a song, but what they're really buying into is the brand. Who is the person behind the music. So
there you go.
100%.
There you
So tell us what your sound is. Like, how would you describe your sound? I heard your project, Buddha. We're gonna talk about that a little later. I love Swerve. That's my song. I like that. I'm gonna add that to the playlist. So yeah, tell us about your sound.
go. Like I feel like that Buddha was just kind of like a. I'm gonna start by saying that I feel like Buddha was just kind of like a tip of the iceberg of the sound for real. I've been working on it for a couple years, and I feel like I'm just getting to the point where I'm comfortable with knowing that I got different clips to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I got different size rounds to give people, and I feel
Mhm.
like it's diverse. You know what I mean? I got a little soul. I can go trap on you, a little harmony, whatever it is that need to be done. Then like I feel like my sound is, I guess just diverse is a word to describe
Mm, I
it.
like that. Diverse. I think that's what's needed nowadays, right? Because the music is cool, but I think what's missing is people don't really they're just putting out this real quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's not sticking. So I think it's really dope. It's cool to stay up with the times, but it's also important to make sure you're putting out music that's lasting, right? And I
Yeah,
feel like with your music, like you still share real life experiences and allow people to be lit. And that's what people like right now. Everybody want to be lit. Everybody,
everybody.
everybody want to be. I'm, whatever. So, but if they really listening, they're conscious. It's like, oh, okay, he really said something there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
right, that's important. So, let's see. How do you stay vulnerable in your music? Like, because I mean, I'm not saying you're, over here being Adele or anything, not crying in your songs, but I'm just saying, like, how do you try to connect with your fans, or how do you kind of get in a state of vulnerability when you make music? I guess that's the best way to say it.
You know what? Like, yeah, that's a good question. Like, because I ask myself that, like, I ask myself that, like, kind of like on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? When I'm debating to record, like I say, my first thing is like that I record by myself. And I keep
Mm,
reiterating that because I feel like an extra opinion, I'm not opposed to it, but I feel like that it sways your own mind unconsciously. Like I went to school for psych, and I feel like they're like the brain, the brain like is a it works in steps, you know what I mean? Like when it processes something, no matter if you send it to the left or the right, it still processed it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so like when people in the room with me, I feel like I'm not as able to tap into what I'm really thinking. You know what I mean? Like because
Mm.
the mind, I feel like it's only so strong. Like if you might not actually care what they say their opinion or like
Right. You may not see their vision type vibe.
yeah, like it's been times where I think this is how I found out that I wanted to record myself is because like I was in a booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking out into the lobby, but they had the tent on the window, but they can't see me, but I can see them.
Oh, okay.
And, like I'm rapping and I know that like the playback is going out into the room and I can see everybody smoke, like laughing. But I was like in
Mm-hmm.
my house about something like singing singing a song
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was in the playback room like smiling and playing and laughing. I'm like, damn, they vibe not matching my vibe. Like I'm
You were out. It got you out focus.
yeah, and it got me off focus, and I was just like,
Mm.
you know what, I'm gonna just record this shit by myself so that I can feel comfortable tapping into what I'm even tapping into without subconsciously thinking that they thinking something about what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Look here, I feel that because I do a lot in the industry, and I feel like the vibe being right, that's a real thing. Like photo shoots, I mean, just different any type of environment. It's just like
For real.
I don't want to be around certain people,
For real.
or it's not even no shade to them. It just might be like you just need to be locked in, and they're kind of messing that vibe up.
All time right now.
Right. So I feel that.
Yeah.
So look, you've worked with YNF Lucci, what is it, Yellow Breezy, and more. So what made Buddha your project like different? Like what is different about this album?
Uh, sonically, just the progression. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's the progression, like who I was when I made that music, and like who I am now. And
Mm-hmm.
the time and the work. You know, what I mean? That's all. For real, it's just it was a different time period. I feel like that. I constantly be trying to get better at making music, so
Mm.
the time allowed me to get better. I feel like Buddha just a step forward for real.
Okay. Now, what was your favorite song on the project and why?
Nobody asked me that yet. Damn. Probably 3918.
Okay. Why is that one?
Um, just because 3918, like it was one of the times where I was vulnerable.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I
Like
can go for that.
times where I was really like in my body with the music. So like in terms of the project list, you know,
No, for real. Because
yeah,
Swerve is like a whole, that's more of a lit vibe. I guess that's the vibe I was on today. So,
yeah, no, Swerve Fire. Hey, let's not downplay. I ain't downplaying. I'm just saying, like, when I listen to my project, like, I'm not always lit like me. Like, I
that's
smoke
true.
weed. Like, I don't really even drink for real. So, my vibe most of the time more chill. When I'm riding, I'm probably fried, like I'm cruising or something.
Nah, I
And
feel that.
3918, like if I'm spinning my project, it's just like what I be resonating with. That's
Mm,
that's some now feelings.
I love that. And you know what? Never change because the industry will try to change you. I love that you're, I think, let me put it like this: there's so much music out that like everybody against us. You know what I'm saying? They heartless. You know what I'm saying? All I want is money. It's just nice to hear. I mean, I get it. Like the grind is real, all that, but we're human. You know what I'm saying? We have emotions. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really nice to see artists that are being able to tap into that, and still be with the times, if that makes sense. So yeah, don't change. I like that.
Appreciate that.
No problem. So before we go, gotta ask you, what advice do you have for young men that's, coming up in the industry that may want to follow in your footsteps, or just young men in general who are just trying to, reach their dreams, and maybe don't know which direction to take? What advice do you have for them?
Just following their dreams in general. That's
Mm.
that's what you're asking me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what advice do you have for young men? Or even we put it like this: what would you tell your younger self if you could go
Um,
back?
see, I'm a person like I don't really like think about going back for real. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit give you anxiety.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Really like it's it's infinite possibilities that can happen this second.
true.
You know what I'm saying? And this second, this is going on, and like I'll be just moving forward, and my
Mm,
advice to somebody chasing their dreams is just like create that unbiased environment for you really to get in your bag, like,
mm,
and that environment could change. You can bring it with you. You could be the environment, but like just create that environment where you're not really tapped in to people's opinions because
mm. Tunnel vision.
tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? Get in your bag, like, and you really got like when I first told my people that I was rapping, like my pops told me, like literally, like this is the dumbest shit you possibly could be doing.
Mm,
But today, my pops like my biggest supporter. Like
mm-hmm.
he believe in this shit ain't no more than I do. And, like,
That-
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I really with the dream chasing. I just feel like you really gotta tap into your own lane. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Weed out the opinions and criticizing and shit like that, and just go forward.
Not for real. I can relate. Definitely had a lot of people telling me like, okay, so what do you do again? Like, that whole, you're gonna hear that a lot, right? But
Right.
it's just like I said, when you have a vision, sometimes family included, you just gotta limit some people, from around you for a while until you get on your feet.
For sure.
And I can relate sometimes when they don't, people not gonna believe you until sometimes they start seeing you be successful. And they're like, oh, you for real? It's like, yeah,
I'm
we're
a
gonna have
firm, I'm a firm believer in changing the narrative. Like I feel like today's story don't gotta be tomorrow's. You know
mm-mm,
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
And I feel like that's just based upon the move you make. Tomorrow can be totally different than today.
Amen to that. Well, thank you so much, Rez, for sharing with See the Media today. We enjoyed you. And yeah, we can't wait to put this out. You had a lot of great gems.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Definitely look forward to talking to you again.
No problem. And for the people who don't know yet, I'm sure a lot of people already do, but tell them where they can follow you.
What's up, this Rezz? Shout out to See the Media. You can follow me on all social media, YESREZZ or YesRez.com. You get all my content, videos, vlogs, EPK, all that. Tap into the music.
All right. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you so much, Rez.
Thank you.